Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Is Sheila's grim job for Remy endangering Steffy's life? According to previews for the bold and the beautiful, Steffy Forrester's life may be in jeopardy, particularly if Sheila Sharp decides to give Remy Price a dark job. Would Remy consider engaging in some illegal activities if he is unemployed and seeking income? Sheila knows Remy can go to some very sinister areas because of his previous run-in with the cops. Since Sheila feels a connection with Remy, she may be able to take advantage of him in the near future. This is particularly relevant given that in the upcoming months, Sheila will see Steffy as an even bigger problem. From Sheila's point of view, Steffy is already preventing Sheila from developing a close relationship with Hayes Forrester Finnegan and John Finn Finnegan. When Sheila discovers that Steffy is attempting to prevent Finn from seeing his own child, can you imagine how incensed she will be? Sheila will undoubtedly see Steffy as the evil stepmother of this whole situation if she receives information regarding Luna's paternity. That could be what pushes Sheila over the brink and leads her to devise a scheme to remove Steffy from the situation by any means necessary. Sheila might be reluctant to get her hands filthy this time, of course. Could Sheila hire Remy to remove Steffy from the map for her since she doesn't want to ruin her marriage to Deacon Sharp and run the chance of being sent back to prison? It's possible that Sheila has money hidden away somewhere because she once mentioned possessing a lot of it. Remy might think about removing Steffy on Sheila's orders if she can think of enough to justify it. It's also possible that Remy does it as a favor to Luna, since he appears to be crushing on her. In the end, Remy could utilize the more money and is now associated with Sheila and Luna. Perhaps Remy should be assigned the responsibility of solving Luna and Sheila's situation, as it seems like they are being forced into a story together. That clearly does not guarantee that Remy's possible hitman assignment will succeed, but if he tries to kill Steffy, there may still be some risk. Don't miss the terrible news that's coming because our forecast suggests that Remy may get into additional difficulty because of his connection to Sheila and Luna. Will Luna and Finn move in together? The Bold and the Beautiful had an incredible week. Finally, it has been revealed that Luna Nozawa's biological father is John Finn Finnegan. Poppy Nozawa, his adopted aunt, lied about Luna's father during their liaison. Not because Poppy would ever tell him the truth, but because he did 2 DNA tests to be sure. Finn now knows the truth. Finn discovered that Luna was missing from the prison where she was meant to serve time for 2 murders. She is still incarcerated, although she lives with Bill Spencer and is under house arrest. When Finn knocked on Bill's door, he was confronted by his daughter. After reality set in, Luna feels as though she has struck gold after Finn told her the truth. She hopes that he can be easily influenced because he is a kind and caring person. Because she has optimism for the future, Luna appears to believe that everything in her life is about to change. Since Luna's last crime before being caught was to kidnap Finn's wife, Steffy Forrester, who was supposed to be her 3rd victim, that isn't entirely plausible. Luna has expressed regret to Finn for tormenting his wife, but this may not be sufficient to make things well. She was so eager to find out who her father was that she couldn't wait to inform Bill that she had broken his one rule by telling Finn that she was there. Bill is now threatening to send Luna back to prison since she disobeyed his order. Although the reason she is even under house arrest on Bill's property is still unknown, he most certainly didn't want anyone to know. Steffy wants him to break up with him because Finn has told her everything, even the fact that Luna isn't incarcerated. Finn has previously stated that he cannot leave Luna at this time. He can't leave her now since he feels bad about not being there to mentor her for the first 20 years of her life. Although he claims that Steffy comes first, their marriage isn't looking good because he is unable to fulfill her demands. Although Steffy stated that she would support Finn, it is becoming increasingly likely that she will flee from him. What about Luna? Will Finn want her on his estate even if Bill decides to keep her there? If Steffy decides to leave him, isn't it possible that Finn would prefer to have his daughter under house arrest with him? What do you believe will happen to Steffy, Finn, and Luna next? Lee's discovery, Deacon vs. Poppy, and stepmother Steffy. Finally, the recap of The Bold and the Beautiful is here. It depicts Lee Finnegan being bombed by John Finn Finnegan. Penelope Poppy Nozawa hears harsh remarks from Deacon Sharp. Taylor Hayes also makes an effort to reason with Bill Spencer about Luna Nozawa. Rich Forrester and Taylor are still squatting at Eric Forrester's. They talk about Steffy Forrester Finnegan's most recent hardship. Rich believes that because Luna is incarcerated, they can relax. Tridge is curious about Lee's reaction to the news of Luna and Finn. Finn can't get Sheila Carter-Sharp's remarks on the parent-child bond out of his head while he is in the hospital. When Lee walks in, she can sense that something is amiss. According to Finn, this is related to Poppy's time living with them. Something happened, according to the younger doctor. Lee becomes ill upon discovering that Finn and Poppy shared a bed. After learning that Tom Starr and Jack Finnegan weren't Luna's father, Finn continues to tell his mother that he couldn't stop thinking about it. Lee is completely shocked when the young man claims that Luna is his daughter. Finn must deliver yet another shocking revelation when Lee says that at least Luna is incarcerated. Finn informs her that Luna is under house arrest at Bill's residence. Lee advises the physician to spend time with Steffy. Lee texts her sister after he leaves. Deacon and Sheila are at Il Giardino in today's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. A woman is drooling all over Deacon according to Sheila. When Poppy walks in, Deacon tells her that Luna is to blame for their severe staffing shortage. Poppy may have to wait a long time. Poppy feels embarrassed by her daughter's transgressions. Nothing, according to Sheila, can sever a mother-child tie. Sheila and Deacon find out that Luna is disappeared. Lee abruptly texts Poppy to ask her to come to the hospital. Steffy is still furious over Luna being under house arrest at Bill's house. Steffy promises that Luna and Finn won't communicate ever again. Bill claims that because of their trauma, he has a special bond with Luna. Though she doesn't have time to call the OCPS, Steffy pulls out her phone. Steffy answers Ridge's phone and tells her father everything about Luna. Tridge rushes to Bill's residence on the other end of the phone. According to Luna, Steffy is essentially her stepmother because Finn is her biological father. Taylor and Ridge rushed in the door. When Bill tries to clarify, Taylor responds that he is unable to fix Luna. Out of nowhere, Finn also shows there. Whoa, that place is becoming busy. Luna implores everyone to see the true her. She longs for a true family. According to Luna, if she must return, she will simply die. Steffy unleashes his fury on Luna. Luna tried her hardest to convince Steffy that she truly regretted all of her actions, but Steffy didn't buy it. She yelled, "You're a monster," at Luna. "I don't know what Bill was thinking getting you out of jail, but that's exactly where you're headed." Luna went on to express to Steffy how terrible it made her feel to put her in a cage and abandon her. Although Luna detested what she had done to her dad's wife, Steffy cautioned her against becoming overconfident in calling Finn her father. "You're never going to have a relationship with him ever again," concluded Steffy. "I know that this is really painful and confusing for you, but Finn is my dad," Luna insisted. It didn't matter, Steffy assured her. Steffy lost it when Luna declared that Hayes was now her brother, and that she was family. "Never again mention his name. Ever," cried Steffy. Luna asserted that if she had known Finn was her father all along, things would have turned out differently. "Because you didn't have a daddy gives you every right to be a vicious murderer?" Steffy questioned incredulously. Luna pleaded with Steffy not to take Finn away from her, even though she owned what she did. Bill entered the room at that same moment and became the target of Steffy's ire. "How could you let this abomination out of jail? How?" she yelled. Steffy brought up the absurdity of Luna's sentence being served in a mansion, but Bill emphasized that she was still completing her time. "Luna is under my authority." As Steffy raged and swore, Bill said, "I understand her in a way no one else does." Standing there composedly, Bill declared that he would never excuse Luna's actions, but she's a broken person and I can help her. Steffy vowed to do all within her power to reincarcerate Luna. Luna made another attempt at self-defense. "Finn didn't see what you saw when he looked at me. He saw his daughter," she said. "I could feel his love," which made Steffy almost go crazy. She made a big outburst over Luna, claiming that Finn felt sorry for her, and that she would never fit in with her family. Sheila caught Finn off guard as he sat in his office reflecting on his chat with Steffy. She said she went to visit her son and was in the building. Finn warned her, "You shouldn't be here." But Sheila didn't seem to mind. She sat down, shut the door and waltzed right in. Sheila could see right away that Finn was annoyed by something. Finn instructed Sheila to get out, saying he didn't want to chat. Sheila was aware that Steffy was the reason he was saying this. Finn explained to Sheila that she was to blame. My wife and I have a right not to want to have you in our lives, Finn replied. Sheila expressed regret for what she had done, but she had changed and was now his mother.